Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to Talk City 91.1 FM. I'm your host, Heavy, and my co-host, David Welch, will be here in a short while. Today, Tuesday, the 21st of April, 2026. And today, the topic that is all around us in Trinidad and Tobago is crime. And one may ask, why is crime the major topic on the lips, on the tongues of every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago? In the maxis and the taxis, in the barber shops and hairdressing saloons, by the rum shops and parlors, at the dinner table, in family gatherings, in the workplace, on social media. Everyone is talking about crime. And everyone is either blaming, criticizing, or just crying and weaning and moaning of a gnashing of teeth about the crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago. Even the people abroad, or in Canada, the United States, the UK, Europe, the EU, South America, all over, people are wondering what the hell is happening to Trinidad and Tobago with this crime situation. But very few is offering solutions. So today, I'm going to continue from my show yesterday with regards to the solutions for the crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago. Because I believe, based on my research and information that I gathered over the years, that the crime situation goes hand in hand with the attitude, culture, and norm of the lawlessness of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Hand in hand. We live in a lawless society. And because of that, lawlessness have snowballed. It have snowballed. For those of you who don't know what is a snowball, when they roll a snowball from on top of a mountain full of snow, as it goes down, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as it rolls along the mountain. It has snowballed into what we have today. And what we have today are people getting killed left, right, and center. Children are now being involved in the murders. Nothing new. We now have police officers being murdered in the police station. Yes. In the police station. Police officers are being murdered. And police stations are being raided and firearms stolen. Things never heard of before since 1990, when it had an insurrection in Trinidad and Tobago. I believe that in order for this situation of crime to even begin to fix, it cannot continue the way it is. And the solution cannot be the same old archaic solution that we were using all the time. I think we need to flip the script now. I feel we need to try something totally different. And what I'm suggesting to this government, instead of doing like every other government and trying to fix crime from the bottom, flip it. Let me start with the top. Let's start to deal with those who are funding and benefiting from the crime situation in this country. As I said before, it's a big business, a billion-dollar business. It is said that it costs the government over $20,000 to take care of one prisoner a month. $20,000 for one prisoner a month. It don't even have people working for that kind of money. Not even half the population working for that kind of money a month. But it costs us taxpayers almost $20,000 a month to take care of one prisoner. Think about it. So the more prisoners in the prison, somebody's making more money to take care of them. Because you have to feed them, you have to transport them, you have to provide certain things for them. Who is making all this money? Who is benefiting from crime being out of hand in Trinidad and Tobago? That is the question we have to ask. We need to ask how all these big AR-15 assault rifle reaching in the ghetto. How? We need to ask. Why it is we still have rogue police officers operating in the system that the public can't even trust the police service. You can't even trust to go and make a report. We cannot have criminal elements watching over criminals or trying to find other criminal elements. It wouldn't work. There was an interview done by myself and Sridhar Prasad with Gary Griffith when we brought him into the studio. And when we brought Gary Griffith here in the studio and we interviewed him, he explained to us that when he was Commissioner of Police, one of his goals was to clean up the police service, clean up the image. And he went on to say he wanted to introduce the polygraph test and get police officers to wear their body cams so that they can see where they are going and what they are doing. Also to put trackers in the patrol units, which is the vehicles. So you know where all the vehicles are at all times, what vehicle is where, and all would have been controlled by a server with a master control room that you could know, well, it have this particular vehicle by Mova Junction and next particular vehicle in St. Augustine, and this vehicle is down heading San Fernando, and this one is heading Shogunas. So you know what each police vehicles are from each different police station and where they are at all times. And he said, in trying to do such, he became a target, and he started to get a lot of backlash from senior police officers. He started to get a lot of pushback. They started to complain. Why this man trying to interfere with little money, with little bread? Yes, senior officers was complaining on Gary Griffith. He had to go. What's he trying to do? He trying to make we look bad? Because officers didn't want to be tracked. They didn't want nobody to know where they were at all times. They didn't want to wear the body cams for them to see what they were doing at all times. And worse yet, they didn't want to take no polygraph tests. Ask yourself why. And I am speaking today based on what Gary Griffith said in an interview. How do you want to fix crime and the only institution that has the know-it-all, the wear-it-all, and in the Constitution, this only institution is the police service. And the police service has corrupt people working in it. How do you want to do that? Rogue officers. And this is nothing new. One can go back to the days of Randolph Burroughs, the deceased Randolph Burroughs police commissioner, who when they did the Scott drug report, his name was mentioned several times involving illegal activities. So it didn't start now. And every single criminal could tell you that they have a police friend that will give them information. So when they come in, they will get a message or a call, or they'll look to hide where the guns will come in. to show you how bad this is. The week before this weekend here, a lady was kidnapped and held for 7 years, beaten, raped, persecuted in her home down there in Barrackpore, somewhere down there in the Southland. And they make several reports to the police station and they did nothing. Because it's alleged that most of the senior police officers was on this particular woman who was holding the woman payroll. And I was asking the question to my host, David Welch. Whilst everybody was studying the woman and what she was going through, I was focusing on how the hell a woman in Trinidad and Tobago in 2026 could be held in a house against her will for 7 years, beaten, burnt, raped, and police ain't do nothing. Held against her will. Modern day slavery right in this country. Only thing here, several reports from all kind of people went to the station and to no avail. Nobody would have the audacity or no kind of nothing in them to go and rescue the woman. Because the woman who was holding her captive was locked in the area. And she and all the seniors and them was real good. And all of them was on her payroll, it's alleged. When these things happen, it had to reach the commissioner of police before anything can be done. So if we have these kind of officers working, how are we going to get the job fixed with crime? I now realize why every single government has failed. Because the institution that is mandated to deal with the crime situation in the country also have criminals working in there. That could never work. Good afternoon, my good friend David Welch.
Hey,
yes, I'm going to see what Mike on
there. What's going on? Sorry, early.
Yes. But at least I reach.
I reach.
Right. So, what's up? I was having my editorial day.
I like it. I don't not like it already. I know what it's about. I hear it. It's craziness.
It's craziness.
In Trinidad. Craziness. Very, very much. Certain madness taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. And there's a lot of corrupted persons within the Trinidad and Tobago police service. And I like that you brought up Gary Griffith as well, because Gary Griffith was trying to clean up the police service.
And not only Gary Griffith, it is alleged that Iwaski and Gibbs, the two foreigners that came, right, when they tried to implement certain things, they and all got a lot of pushback from the seniors.
Yep. Within the Trinidad and Tobago police service. They know why.
Now, David Welch, I know personally of a retired senior officer, right, that living it up. You living it up. 3-4 vehicles, 2 house. This, that, one may think, well, all right, he worked for the service for years, so he worked hard. But he have things that is questionable. Understand what I'm saying?
10 millionaire.
Yeah, it's questionable. Right? And one will say that probably, he catch a break and he get some money. I don't know. But these things are questionable.
FULs. Pay for it.
Let me ask you a question. Who could run an audit into the financial of the seniors and them in the police service? Who can say, well, based on your salary, how come you have 3 vehicles, 2 house, a house in New York, 6 children mother all over the place, mining. Who doing the audit on them?
Nobody really.
Nobody not doing no. Who is going to arrest the police if the police doing crime?
The police?
If we think about it, right? If we think about it, a good friend of mine who's not long in this country, he called me and tell me already, a couple of years ago when I was on the other frequency, he said, Heavy, the biggest criminals in Trinidad and Tobago is not the criminals themselves, you know, but it's the police. You know.
True.
It's alleged that police have prostitution houses running, women going and paying to have intercourse with women.
I won't use the words alleged, you know, because it's a fact.
It's
CARICOM stated in 2019
right?
that police officers involved in human trafficking from Venezuela to Trinidad.
Okay.
A Venezuelan came here and we interviewed her. Well, not on this frequency, when we were on TV and stuff like that. And she mentioned that she was kept in San Juan, in a house in San Juan, and there are multiple in San Juan, and it's a prostitution ring. And she mentioned that the men in, well, at the time it was blue, and now the men in gray involved. I spoke with a very close friend of mine who mentioned the same thing as well, and he have facts to prove it as well, because he was, I'm not outs nobody, but you understand what I'm saying? Right down there in San Juan, Gary Griffith raided QREP, right? And persons were involved there, and don't tell me that it had no police officers that didn't know, you know. They know, they very well know. When you go in Westmoreland, so you go across the country, who's transporting them?
We need, and I said it before, David Welch, we need a separate arm of law enforcement to investigate law enforcement. And don't tell me that about the police complaints board. So no, I don't want nobody come here to tell me about that, because we had this guy from the David West here, right? And when I was on with Sweetheart, we had David West here in an interview, and David West basically said to us, in a nutshell, that after they do all the investigation, right? All they do is do the investigation, come up with the report, and send it to the police commissioner. Right? Who will then send it to the DPP. So what happens? They get a complaint on a police officer, right? They do the investigation. After the investigation, they take the report and give the commissioner it, and only the commissioner can say whether this police officer could be suspended, or if the commissioner of police could hand down disciplinary actions against officers, right? And I am saying hogwash. I am saying, if I'm a police officer and that is the process, well, it's the baddest thing in town. Because all I need to do is make sure me and the commissioner are real pally. Right? It's simple like that. This is the country we live in. You know. This is how the people who write the Constitution had no vision. Understand what I'm saying? The police complaint board have no teeth.
None at all.
Right? Because it leave at the end of the day, it's still going back to the police service, which is the commissioner on his desk, for him to do as he please, and he can just say, another one from the police complaint, my rest that day, and throw it there. He don't have time for that here, other things to see about. He's not in the business of trying to discipline police officers. He's in the business of trying to solve crime. Understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I am saying now, take that burden off of the police commissioner, go into the parliament and pass some legislation to give either David West more teeth, or come up with a whole new
system,
a whole new police entity, something to deal with these rogue police officers. Not only police officers alone, police officers, judges, lawyers, and politicians. And make it as independent as you could. free from friends, family, finances, and favors. And let we start there. Let everybody, man, jack, every captain, cook, bottle washer be accountable. Let everybody be accountable to that. And then you go start to see change coming down the line. When people start to see, when the public start to see politician and police going before the court, lock up in handcuff, they go say, now boy, they're getting serious. The police will now ship up. Everybody go ship up. But once you know you can do things and get away with it, once you know that you're not answerable to nobody, nobody can come to you, nobody can come by your door, knock your door and say, hey, you're locked up. But you could just do so. I lock up. No matter what.
Make a call.
Make a call. Hey, who send this fool and they buy me here? Let them know who I is. You know that people like that in Trinidad, right? You know that people like police, they're not even going from the place to ring the bell and ask them questions.
Unfortunately, the one story that come to my mind, I know we like him.
Yeah.
I know we love him, huh? Was Gary and his son.
Yeah.
I just saw Gary dealt with that, right?
Yeah.
But that's a great example.
Simple example.
Yeah.
Oh, the lady was driving the BMW or the Audi,
Right.
and she wasn't she had no license, and the officer hold she and catch in the car and the car at police station, and she shoot that call.
And she out.
And she out. Right? No charges, and then the officer who was going to charge, she just sent she blank, she just walk. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It cannot be like that.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be like that.
Agreed.
Right? And this is the level of, what's the word I'm looking for? Lawlessness that we have in Trinidad and Tobago, but we expect to fix crime.
So the PM was right when she said this is a lawless
But it is a lawless society.
Yeah.
This is a lawless society. Trinidadians will push the limit to get away with anything.
True.
You understand? Oh, a person thing here, sorry. I don't know that come out. Yeah. Trinidadians will push the limit to get away with something. And they always look for a loophole. Like we culture. We look for loophole right too. If you had to go and get something, let me say you had to go and get your BRI number. Oh, you call and you go to your phone. Who I know down there, boy?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah,
come into do that.
you know anybody down in the BRI office there, boy?
I think you can come. Let them do it for me now.
Yeah,
Just send it to me.
Send it to me now.
Yeah.
If I had to get a little something, I go put something in the hand. Don't worry yourself. Just let me know what's going on. Yeah. That's how we is in Trinidad.
Licensing like that, boy.
Licensing, not only licensing, everything.
Everything, yeah. True.
You trying? If you're trying to get some clear off the pot, you want to get some clear off the pot.
Make a call.
A container come in and they find it sticking down there. Well, no, don't want. That's how we
spend some money. I'll give you 1,500, 2,000.
You're bringing some cars and the sticking to get off the pot.
Spend some money.
Okay.
I know who to call.
You understand? Everything is racket. Let me show you what racket is. When I was a young fella, probably about 25, 30 years, I was trying to get a work in Wassa. Right? I sent in application, I went to union, I do all kind of thing. Can't get no work. I went to do all kind of course and all kind of thing. I ain't get no work in Wassa. Right? I didn't get a phone call because I check in wrong, yeah? A man who wants see a co-work, a school friend of mine who ended up working in Wassa, right? And I will tell you this story after. How he ended up in Wassa. He ended up in Wassa because his uncle was working in Wassa, right? He never finished school, eh?
Okay.
He get kicked out of school in Form 3.
Sure.
So he bring a knife in school to stab up the MTS guard. And he get expelled. He never come back to school.
Okay.
Right? I well study, get my passes, and looking for work in Wassa, and I see I sat up there by Juman's corner waiting for a taxi to go in town, and he pull up with the Wassa van and see me, Fitz, he called me memory lane, you know, he went to school, man, hey, we're going over with you, and the big Wassa jersey, and I said, you work in Wassa, you even finish school. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So I was trying to get in contact with him to link me, to see what to do now.
Yeah.
He tell me, you have 20,000? I said 20,000 for what, boy? 20,000 to work. And watch here what it was. I pay my 20,000. I starting to work. and they're going to backdate me like if I was working in WhatsApp for 5 years.
Papa, have you talking about corruption on the air? You went through with it?
I never went through I work in WhatsApp.
Okay.
I work in WhatsApp.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Everywhere have racket. Don't talk about housing when men want to pay money to get a house.
It's still happening.
It's still happening.
Right.
Pay 15,000, pay 20,000, you get a house for you. And this is the country we're living in. Where you look for loopholes. It's a lawless society.
Agreed. I agree with you.
So how it has snowballed down a mountain, it's with all these little things snowball and turn into what we have today.
We are not.
We are cultured into crime and criminality.
Yeah.
How do we fix it?
It's unfortunate.
Anyway, we gotta go for a break, and then when we come back, we want to take your calls. Right? Keep it locked right here to Talk City.
91.1 FM under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch.
Let's see. So long I come on this side, David. Like I don't even know what the answer them is now. That's all right. They bear with me. I'm gonna play this first. So
Go ahead. Take it in.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here with voices.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
All right, I'm just away from the radio a little bit.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you going? And to your colleague there with you.
Yes.
Now, Heavy, I understand your concern with the crime situation and the people who they should go after those to the top and all this different thing. I hear your concern. For the longest while I've been hearing you speaking that over and over every time I get a chance on the media. And I don't get you wrong, but that concern citizen, you want the best for your country, and I understand that. I get that, right?
Right.
But let me explain this one thing to you. At the end of the day, nobody, no government can bring down the big fish so fast. Yeah, you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
I said no government cannot bring down the big fish, whoever it is being referred to as that, without facts. At the end of the day, right, if it is you're holding these little boys and them with these big high forward rights, something they cannot afford, they will have to have a source, right?
True.
Hello?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
They will have to have a source.
A
So
source.
unless they could come out and reveal the source, you know what that will mean? They will have to stand liability for that.
Correct. Understood.
But day to day is what I'm showing you. And the reason why it has to catch the big fish and easier to catch the small man because the weapon that they are carrying and doing massive destruction throughout the nation is them getting hold of it.
Yeah.
I remember some years ago, I suggested it was on a Welch program. Reveal the source, we're bringing in the weapons. And somebody who was a caller before is now a talk show host, come out and say, don't reveal your source. You're not helping the situation if you're suggesting something like that. You're not helping the situation. Because if you have a weapon that is more expensive than where you're living, and when they hold you with it, reveal your source, you can't reveal your source. You have to stand liability for that. And I'm going to tell you something. I have your answer. I think this is coming up here one time. They're going to cut time. And not too long from now, nobody wouldn't be able to come in the media, regardless of whoever you are, and say nothing out of timing, referring to the 1%.
Wow. All right, brother.
I tell you, they're going to come at time very, very soon, because right now they're listening. They're going to come at time. Nobody, you see, well, the social media like YouTube and them, they could do it one day. But you see on the national media like we are lazy right now, they're going to come at time. Nobody will be able to come on the station and say nothing out of timing, referring to the 1%. They will put a stop to that. You mark my words. Good program.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Caller.
Yeah, God bless. You see, Gary Griffin, he would have tightened up everything. I listen to the program. I've been listening.
Yeah.
I'm careful, but I'm telling you straight up. He would have tightened up and he would have put things in order. That's why we don't want him there.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah, I have you. All right, brother.
That's the best man.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. Caller. Good evening, caller.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and make a contribution.
Huh?
Go ahead and make a contribution.
Yeah. You know, this thing, as it entered every country, that was it. That was it for this country, boy. Yeah, but I know this country, a good country, you know, Trinidad was a good place, you know. People used to leave their door open and go see and come back. Nobody ain't going in their home, you know. The neighbor watching your doors, you know, your thing, you know. Yeah, I just think that is just for the country, boy. They destroy the country. I hear that. All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Good evening, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon to Mr. Welch. How are you, bro?
Yeah, man. Good afternoon, brother.
Well, we're talking solution, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I want this place to know what's going on. You see that crime studio take this place here right now, brother. Heavy, it's close to you and it's close to me. Here, where it's close to me. Mm-hmm. You know what Lambert Shop is?
Yeah.
I know come out of money and pass on the walk up and go by Lambert. I reach by Lambert Shop, I hear them shots and then they move. I hear them shots, don't know what part to run. 40 things of them loud. But I want to say this, there's a way we could deal with this as it's the corridor. No, this is the corridor giving the problem right now. Earlier on when the late Mackie and them was around when Lavanti started that whole situation, we dealt with it and had at least 30-something days without a single murder in Trinidad and Tobago here. And the only how that did happen to us is the community did come together and we had little sporting activities. We had more community meetings. The elders come out and everybody knew they wasn't afraid. But what's going on now? Everybody get themselves frightened. You see, these fellows who do in the bacchanal, you can't lock down the community because of them. You have to start to zone them out and let them know they're on their own, them and their parents. You see, when you have open arms for that kind of lifestyle, it will be how it's going, how it's going now. And the government that get involved with it, that's not really the government, it's not a government problem. This is about the people that deal with this, you know. And the government will support us along the way, but we have to deal with this from inside here. Before it's a policy where you're not killing children, you're not shooting women and all kinds of things. Right now they're going along everybody. It's everything going on get bullets right now, and they're ready to deal with this. So which we know these young ladies, we have to talk to them, talk to their parents, because yeah, what is going on. To the end of the day, they say very wet men and them with these firearms. Them girls calling them man and them boyfriend, calling them man, calling them child father, because they're not staying with them. They will just end up being a child father. Because they can't go here, they can't go there, because creating an environment where they borderline themselves. So we know as the elders have come up with policies. You understand? These sporting activities, the events coming off. You understand? Look, Sunday, when that situation happened Sunday in over here, in Monday it was supposed to have a big meeting in the community center in over concerning to that same time. I had a flyer sent it, and I think I sent it for you too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So
I can make it.
I want people like yourself and people who are close to the government come up with policies to let me transform this community now. Who can't go, can't go. What do let we lock down the community because of people trying to live recklessly? That's the business. That's how we get through the last time in Rackets and the thing that now starts here because we, the Seas Mackie and other brothers, the Gladiators, Sandy family, and then before some people pass away, we just try to stop this. But this is something that is keep on the land, and if we allow them to keep that, you understand? Right now as I speak, how much activists of the government have a competition going on in the community, in the East-West corridor, to mobilize the youth and them. Look, we here. I hope they have no problem with making this contribution a little lengthy because I just hardly get to. So, for instance, the Ministry of Sport, that is one of the main places. We had a golden opportunity there. $150,000 competition. We should let that be a fruit also. All youth from Belmont, Lavanti, Mova, Johnson, all what it is, might be a part of the movement. I've only seen some more people again. Good morning, good night again. Sorry.
All right, man, reporter. Thank you very much. Right, we have about 5 more minutes and we're taking your calls. The number to call is 622-4911. That's 622-4911 and 394-4911. We're talking solutions for crime, right? That's what we're talking right now. Yes, so we're talking solutions for crime. Okay, going back to the phone lines. Good evening, caller.
Good evening again.
Yes, good evening.
I hear the Minister of Women's Children and parenting. I stick to parenting. You see, again, I mentioned your brother going in the police service, and out of 6 children home fighting that this one who gone in the police service gets stripped. And if he is on the coming just because he's gone in the police service. But let me say, I am a doctor. My yard is waiting by me, just come in the hospital. You think I'll give him priority? Let's say your daughter walking high low. And it's have a state going on. But one employee could only buy one. But you get an opportunity to buy one particularly. Things you that you do it. And this thing that you're talking about there is personal responsibility. There's something related to the connection, the relationship that we have with God. We men is becoming more wicked. And we need to see the Father myself. Because God went to the devil. And at the end of the day, we need to be responsible. Should we bring back again? We only talking, brother. I see they talk about some roadblock the other day. When they reach the Bigo, they're assisting them not to that. You don't want them to do they harass the population, this kind of thing. I just wonder if you're serious about crime, brother. I just wonder if we are serious about dealing with crime. If we're serious with crime, what's the pastors and them? There's the preachers. You want to tell me of any company, factory, or industry that is running smoothly without corruption? I understand what you are saying, and I sometimes think. I wonder how to tackle this thing. And what I think is talking to the man in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror, not changes with we individually. We. So what children are doing this robot that's jumping from the sky and committing this crime. We chickens locked on, giving somebody else a chance.
All right, caller. It isn't caller. Caller, you're live.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That thing yesterday and today, already making some sense with that. But you see this problem more bigger than we, boy. To fix this problem is not easy thing, you know.
Nope.
That's an easy thing. And what you're seeing, the problem is not from just the bottom of here, and all over the problem is.
Correct.
Yeah. So we have some real problem. But I like how you keep on trying. But what you keep on trying.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. My work is work.
All right, man. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. You take care, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yes, so we're about 2 minutes before we go for the news and the playway. Right? To the caller that was talking about the parents and the caller before the last caller. Right, talking about the church and all them things. I think you fully understand where I'm coming from. Yeah? For the people who born and can never change and they can never change, the only thing constant in life is change. The only thing constant in life is change. Right? Every day that you wake up, you are a day older. Right? Molecules in your body change. Cells in your body died off and new cells are being made every day. Right? None of us is here to last forever. So it's change. How things were before, when I was about 15 and 16 years old, and not the same way now. So everything constant in life is change. Some of us might live to see 10 years, some of us might live to see 20, some of us might live to see 30 or 40. This is how we're going. So change is inevitable. What we have to do is, whilst we are here, try our very best to fix what needs to be fixed. We can't throw our hands up in the air and ball, it can't do nothing, can't change. That is I refuse to believe that. And I always like to go back to other countries and use them as an example to show where they change certain things and now they don't have a problem no more.
Talk City 91.1.
Right, so we're going for the playway. I'm going to be right back. Keep it locked right here. We're going for the playway.
Cashpot and Win for Life draw, supervised by independent auditors KPMG and presided over by the National Lotteries Control Board.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged.
Tomorrow on the TTT, the Trinidad and Tobago Today Show, yes, the Minister of Land and Legal Affairs, Saddam Hussein, joins us on TTT tomorrow. Joins Trinidad and Tobago today to discuss designation of land for the landless and state grants for Caroni lands. Yes, that's tomorrow at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. on TTT.
Yeah, so look out for Saddam Hussein, Trinidad and Tobago on TTT Today Show as early as 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Where we on heavy?
You cannot depress. I understand you.
That's all right.
I understand you. You're not into it, you know. And don't worry, man. You could get alternator.
Need to get alternator.
Yes, okay.
It's $1,500 to change it, which is
$1,500 for the alternator and to change it one time too.
Well, yeah, I pay a labor cost, but it's a good price, I guess.
We can have you go and get the alternator first.
No, the mechanic now come and tell me everything there.
I do that at all.
You just source it yourself?
Oh, of course.
Nah, this just go through the mechanic.
All right, Davis Welch, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Right? Try and don't just leave everything up to anybody to do. Try and do things on your own. You might feel you know much time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Make time. Right?
Change yours and you tell myself.
Not change it yourself.
Let's source it myself.
Listen.
I do travel in a heavy.
What?
I do travel.
You do have to travel. You could ask somebody with a vehicle to go with you, whatever the case will be. You understand? But what I'm saying to you is, right, you will never know, surprising how much clout you have. Right? Like, for instance, when I go to get stuff for my vehicle, I sometimes meet the people and I'm in the business place and I'm like, hey, you heavy boy, I listen to your thing. And what we're looking for. And I come to get alternator.
Yeah, a little discount.
Yeah, of course. It has happened.
I feel you.
You understand?
Yeah.
When I come onto the ground and realize how many people really watching you, how many people really listen to you, But people seeing you on TikTok and on Facebook and all kind of thing, and what they see in real is be glad you're like a celebrity. You understand where I'm coming from? Anyway,
I feel it. I understand
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but I feel like I might still just. I don't.
I'm going to take it rid of that car. Anyway, so we're back, and we're going back to the phone lines. Right, the numbers are called 622-4911, that's 622-4911, and 394-4911. And we're talking solutions for the crime situation still. Right? I was just listening to the news there, and they say the people, with regards to the murder of the WPC in San Fernando, in the incident that took place over the weekend, you know, 10 people are held for questioning.
10 people.
10 people now, yeah. And they got back a majority of the firearms, and that was taken. Good evening, caller.
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, Heavy.
Yes?
Yeah, you know who talking?
Hey, what's up, brother Clyde Nunez?
Yeah. I want to remind some people, you know, when they're talking about crime.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Gary Griffith feel he is the best commissioner of police we ever had. You know? I want to remind people a few things when Gary Griffith was commissioner, right? You remember the search for Andrea Barrett?
Yeah.
From Inarima?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Right. You remember when they said they held some suspects?
Yeah.
Right? And you remember when two of the suspects died, you know, during the interrogation, whatever it is, you know, that the excuse by the police was that the two suspects fell off a chair and died.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay? Right? So up to today, we don't know what is the investigations into that. I want to remind you also, Burroughs, right?
Yeah.
You remember Burroughs? You know when he said that he was part of killing Guy Haywood, and that was a lie. He was nowhere wrong when that happened by the St. Joseph River. You understand? Mm-hmm. So he used to boast for a lot of things. But we mustn't forget also the charges that he had in terms of the cocaine in the plastic pipes down Waterloo, somewhere down by where they have the cremation center. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And then he was able to get Arnim Smith, well, he is deceased now, to lie and say that he could not leave Port of Spain at a particular time. It was Carnival time, right? Because when you measure from the Savannah to thing, based on what charges he got, that the time couldn't mesh. So Arnim Smith went and lied and say he leave 4 o'clock in the morning, right? After it was a Carnival Tuesday, I think it was, right? But, right? Or Panorama, something, whatever it was, right? It was like, so Arnim Smith lied there. The other thing with Burroughs is the judge who manipulated a list so that she would be able to do Burroughs' case. Her name was Jean Rampasad or something. So, right?
Wow. Yeah.
But so these are some of the things that we mustn't forget. Remember Terence Dialsing?
Yeah.
When you say he get hold up by Naya Bingi?
Yeah.
Right? And then the police held 2 suspects. Now, you remember you say he lost Ibera?
Yeah.
The gold bracelet?
Yeah.
Right? And they held 2 fellas. Right? I think that was either the Tunapuna or the St. Joseph police station. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? The suspect was never charged. The Alsing got back his bracelet,
right.
And we don't know what's going on up to now. You understand?
Yeah.
So all those things, when you add them up, look at this latest one with the police down in San Fernando. You know what happened? They now say it's strangulation, but also certain things are also saying she was half naked. You understand?
Yeah.
What are the truth in these matters? We must never forget those things. You understand? So I just want to remind people that the crime, but we mustn't forget whose party, the Prime Minister, had the most murders in any year. One had reached up to 650. So when I hear Penny talking now, what was her role in the cabinet in terms of that? Let me tell you the next one. When Manning decided that in order to bring a stop to this Jamat and the land, we have to give the land. And a certain member of cabinet, John Rahel, who was the Minister of Health, I think, right? Good? Good? And I have the newspaper clipping, you know. Right?
We have
photograph, you know.
We have other callers on the line, Mr. Nunez. I know you can go on and on and on.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but let me just finish up this one.
Yeah.
Because I have the picture. The picture had John Rahel, Imbert, Rowley, Camille, Ken Valley. They were the people with John Rahel because they wanted to have a kind of coup against Manning, right?
Right.
When we look at that, we know why the thing, the crime that you have now, right? Look at the prime ministers who were there all right. The last one, when Gary Griffith gets fired, you know why? You remember that the police was investigating the fake emails?
Yeah.
Right? And then Gary Griffith made a statement to the Prime Minister. They're no longer investigating the fake, but that they will continue their investigation into the minister that said she took out money on one account and from one bank into a next one, and one bank said that is not true at all. We don't know what happened to those investigations up to now. So when Camille and Marvelous Marvin and all of them talking the nonsense, Marvelous Martin get away. You know? If the elections was 2 weeks later, he would have lost. You know, and I mean, this corrupted party. You must play snake in the Balizi.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nunez. All right.
And people will understand.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right?
Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, man. All right. I have some voice notes here to play. Hear the voice notes.
Good night, Heavy. Good night.
You pause that. No, so
Welch,
what's up?
No, all the messages coming in. I said the messages coming in. I have an incoming call. But I'm not seeing the call. I'm not seeing the call. I'm going to take a call here.
Caller, you're live.
Caller.
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller. Good night.
Welch, Mr. Welch.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. You know, after hearing all these incidents happening, it's coming down to one set of people, and we know who is that. And nothing is being done and they remain in their same position. And I wonder if this will continue or we're going to do something about it. Because it's a lot of crime. It's a lot of crime and nothing is being done. Now, if I was the commissioner, every single station wouldn't even know what I was doing. I would do such undercover work. Different people that they don't even have contact with. And I will get my results how I wanted it. Now, I don't want to say what my crime plan would be on the air, because I know some of them just bring out a crime plan on the air to highlight the officers to know what they're putting in place.
Yeah.
Because anything with crime, you're not supposed to bring it to the public as far as I'm concerned. You have to move like a FBI. Right? I just watch a lot of crime programs. So if we can get it fixed, it's because we just don't want to, because a lot of people are involved who are supposed to be fixing crime. They are the ones involved. So how you could get it? You have to start with there first, because crime is a major issue now.
Yeah.
Right? And you rightly say, I listened to you yesterday, and I listened to you today, and the same thing you are saying, I am saying. Because I reach a point I fed up. I fed up hearing the same thing over and over, no results. Right?
Yeah.
And if I was even the Prime Minister, it would be a zero tolerance on crime for me. Right? I wouldn't have been taking no nonsense from no officers anymore. You are the leader, you have to take charge. And you have to you're educated enough to go in that field what you're supposed to be doing. I don't have to come. You don't have to go and tell no officer what is your crime plan. If you're going to catch a thief, you'll tell the thief what you're going to do?
Nah. At all.
I was a victim of crime 4 times. The last one was at gunpoint.
Wow.
And the 2 persons who do it was officers.
Really?
And nothing came out of it.
Wow. Sad.
And do you know how that make me? I get bad. To protect yourself, you have to come like a bandit. Well, I'm not a bandit, but what I say, you have to get more brave.
Yeah.
And that is how it make you. When I go out there every day, I have to think about doing things different. So that is what it did to me.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What is happening right now? People are trying to call the WhatsApp line, but for some reason, and again, the WhatsApp call to come through.
Close it and
So,
reopen
I don't know what's going on here. So long I can come here. Let's see if I can play this voice note.
Good night, Heavy. Good night, Welch. Welch, Heavy telling you the? Yeah. If you continue going down that road, you don't travel.
Call coming.
It's clipping like the call coming, but you're not seeing the call. You're not coming up.
That. I always get.
You see?
Yeah, I'm going to be able to play it.
No. I'm going to be able to play the voice note because the call will keep cutting off the voice note.
Yeah, I dig out. If you do have no problem getting I dig out, well, continue. But come on. Source a thing for yourself. It's cheaper that way. You might lucky to get alternator for 200, 300. Let me just see how you know that. I don't know where we're driving. But Trinidad is a place. If a man have it so for $1, somebody have it so for 75 cents. So take Mr. Heavy advice.
Correct. Caller.
Make time for yourself.
Yeah, Heavy.
And source your thing.
We have to wait, boy, until this president change and they put in their own and the senators and all that, and let me see what they're going to do with the constitution to fix this problem. Otherwise, they will fail the country.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
Heavy, your partner working was you have a number for him still? Where's he seeing about 20,000 put on here now? Tell me now.
That was so many years ago. At that time, I was all in my 20s, in my early 20s. Man. Years ago. I don't know if the 5% probably done there and gone. For some reason, but you know what? I seen the phone ringing. Let me see if I can get it here. Let's see if I can get the WhatsApp incoming call here. Let's see. Incoming call. Let's see. Somebody interfere with this phone. David, well, see if I could get a call answered on the phone from me, please, because it's ringing on the phone, but you see, and I don't know how to answer it. And it's not coming up on the thing here at all.
You real calling, right?
Yeah, that person real calling. I want to at least answer it on the phone, but it's not allowing me to get into answer it neither. So I don't know what's the problem. I ain't too familiar with Android. Alright,
yeah, but so just go ahead and restart our computer, you know, or just close WhatsApp. Then.
Close WhatsApp.
Yeah.
If I close WhatsApp, I'll call the guy to, you know, to think it back?
Yeah. And then go down at the bottom. All the way to the left. Yeah, to the left.
Over here?
Yeah. One way quick.
Yeah, I'll come across here and do this. Hold on, people.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1. Bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, packaged and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses.
Show, guys. Great show.
Yes.
Hey, so I had a friend was a fisherman, and he told me, anytime you want to see a spoiled fish, it starts from the head. So I agree with you, Heavy. We need to get to the heads of all the police station department and start from there. Another thing, guys. If you see something, you say something, or else you're part of the problem. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
And we can fix that place without a doubt.
All right.
Think about what I just said.
Yes, man. Very good.
You guys have a great evening.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Keep it locked. Right. Now I can play some voice notes because some people are sending some voice notes. UNC and Pro, they can call now. Try and call now, UNC and Pro. I see somebody else was trying to call. Judson, they can call, try and call too.
Nah, don't know. It's a joke I make with you, man. It's a joke I make it. But watch me, while you're on that topic, the other day when I did ask you about, you know, the workers and them who wasn't getting paid now, right? On the same program, what go on, they come and they get paid just last week Friday they come and they get paid.
Right, very good.
They still owing them a piece of money, but they come and they get something.
Something.
I was to tell you that, but it slipped me.
All
right?
Yeah,
but
man.
thanks.
Thank you very much, man. Right, again, calls now. Good evening, caller.
Good evening, Brother Heavy and Brother David.
Yes.
And everybody in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
All roads lead to Cuba South Car Park Saturday. Yeah, so Brother Heavy,
Yeah, man.
in the early abattoir of speech, Brother David,
Yeah, man.
he asked for solution. And one of the solution is that the integrity and life form. You see what the judges and high ministers and them had to pull out, and the permanent secretaries,
Yeah.
they go to parliament and make it mandatory from the top, come straight down to the dog watcher, right? Had to pull it out. And
you want to see I'm proud.
the revised.
Before you go further, what is the recourse if you don't pull it out?
Then here what's going on, and that was I get to that now.
Yeah.
Because that had jail time too. They make it mandatory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when they investigate, when they go to parliament, you're changing from the police service, right? That you're bringing them under the police authority, or something like that, right? Under the constitution now, that based on their performance, right, and the appraisal, they could be disciplined and you establish a professional and bureau standard, not like the one we have in Trinidad here right now. You either have Interpol or MI5 or the FBI or the Secret Service, the marshal and them in America contract to investigate them, right? And then you'll see when they put the laws, as you say, that I support you on. That they break the laws and make it mandatory. Because everybody know where the pala is, everybody know where the sugar cake selling. But nobody in law enforcement know where it is. And time again, we always see the same mistake repeated. But this time is a good call. I'll call back and thanks for fixing the problem.
All right. Thank you, and Emperor. All right, Maria Santana Lockton. Get our next call on WhatsApp here. What the caller going by? Get here.
He hanging up. That person calling and hanging up. Yeah.
Why he calling and hanging up his phone? I don't understand.
Somebody do me that when I was here. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, good afternoon.
Gentlemen, let me tell you something about this crime situation. I think every citizen in this country that have a brain and have a little bit of knowing that they could think for themselves, if they're honest, would know that we would end up in a situation like this. That Trinidad and Tobago would eventually end up where we are today, and it will even get worse. Why I'm saying this? We have to look at where the crime... Now, anywhere in the world, there's no country in the world that doesn't have crime. No government would be able to prevent a country with no... or create a country with no crime. What a government could do, and when you look around, again, you look around the world and you would see, and you could compare, and you could analyze the situation. Whenever a government allows crime to become organized, that is when you're in trouble. Because that is when the crime start to infiltrate now organization that they become untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
Now people is talk about this nonsense about white collar crime and blue collar crime and thing. You see, if I have a young boy selling one joint of weed on the block, and the police them know that he's selling weed and thing and they pay no attention to him, next week he's selling a pong. And then he recruit a couple of fellas. The next month he'll be selling a pigtail bucket. And then with that same money, he gonna start to bribe bigger, control bigger people, and then he become an organization. He come and network because he start to invest now in legal businesses, have bars and have all kind of thing, and he become untouchable then. And that is what we allowed happen in Trinidad and Tobago. The government that was in office allowed crime to become organized in Trinidad. When you look at in Colombia, Mexico, all these countries where crime is out of control, you see how big these organizations are, all the cartels and things.
Yeah.
We allowed little the punks in this country by giving them contracts to build box drain and have meeting with them in the Hyatt and thing to become organized. And now, what the population isn't understanding, the police service cannot dismantle those organizations. The police could sit in a police station and wait to hear, hey, a murder took place, explain, and they jump in the vehicle and they respond to that. Police cannot go and sit down and predict where murders is taking place. No police could have predicted what happened in that police station recently there. This idiot decided that, he want to grow and become something bigger. He saw an opportunity and he decided let me plan how to execute whatever I'm doing and see if I could get away. And it is the most dotish human being you could ever think about. Every situation where a crime is committed, let's say a crime is committed in a home, the first person of suspect is always be the spouse. So if a crime is committed in a police station, who are the first people? Is either he really, really brilliant and thought he would have gotten away with that, or he had to be the most dotish human being, which he proved that he's the most dotish human being to do something like that.
All right, caller, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Take care, fellas.
Yeah, man.
See you later.
I want to say good evening to Mr. Robert Amaral for looking on the #1 evening show in Trinidad and Tobago, eh, David? Right, so we have about 5 more minutes, and we're still taking your call straight up until. Right, you have any comments here? You wanted to say something?
Yeah. The police job is to predict. That's a job in itself. I'll make it make sense here, right?
To predict?
To predict, yeah.
All right.
I'll make it make sense as well. Anytime the police service doing a roadblock, right? It is unconstitutional for them to stop every single kind of roadblock, right?
Okay.
Their job is to have reasonable cause that you either going to commit a crime or that you have committed a crime to pull you over and stop you and search you. All right? If the police service, a police station, you're supposed to predict the worst to happen. That's why you secure the station. You have a call?
Yeah. Caller.
Hey, good night to you, Heavy.
Yes, good night,
David in the studio
Brooklyn.
And the viewers and listeners.
Yeah, man.
Heavy, you see all this thing about the PNM coming and saying that the UNC had no control over crime? I want to tell Penny, as the leader of the PNM in opposition, Penny, Trinidad and Tobago and the world is still waiting to see where the PNM get the money. We want to see the receipts of the Balize house. Because from what we understand, is drug money build the Balize house. So who is the people that was financing that money? If them is the head of the crime on the whole in Trinidad, I could understand why all these killings taking place as soon as Miss Kamala Prasad Visesa show herself to be one of the greatest leaders, not just in the Caribbean, but in the world with the decisions she make when it comes to putting country first. So all this chaos are happening here. It have people in high places behind it. And I want to say this. When the UNC was in opposition, PNM was in power, and everything happened. The PNM Secofan used to call and say, it's the UNC fault. Kamala said blood go run like water in the country. Every crime happened. They sing that song.
Yeah.
Well, the UNC not in opposition again. The UNC in power. So blood supposed to stop running. But yet still, whoever behind the financing of the Balize house and all the other things that happen in Trinidad, them is the people responsible for the crime, for control of the police. Some of these police are not just any municipal police, they have them all over. You know, east, west, north, south police station. They have road police in these places.
All right,
and at
Brooklyn.
the end of the day, that's not an easy job to take care of that type of behavior. Because them supposed to be watching we.
Yeah.
I gone.
All right, Brooklyn, thank you very much. All right, and with that being said, we got to wrap it up. We run out of time. So until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place on Talk City 91.1 FM with yours truly, heavy duty David Welch under the radar. Don't forget, tomorrow on TTT, right, we have the Minister of
Land and Legal Affairs.
Saddam Hussein is going to be on TTT in the morning to discuss.
Yeah, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Trinidad and Tobago. Tune in.
You're correct. Check it out.
There's digitalization happening. And
all right. So we out there. We can't take any more calls until tomorrow. We're back here, same time, same place. Okay?
All right. Keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do. Trinidad and Tobago, if you can see it, you can 100% be it. And the moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. Have a great night.
See how we